Good evening, air signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just go in and just explore what type of energies or vibrations that surround you for this month here. I've decided to go in and use my energy cards as well as a few additional oracle cards just to give you some advice into your situation. Okay? Now, with this reading, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not only going to cover love, but I'm basically going to cover whatever that kind of surfaces in this reading. Okay, I like to first uh, give a warm welcome to any of you new viewers and or subscribers. Okay, welcome. And for those of you who have continued to view my channel, I'd like to say thank you. And as we go through this reading, ladies and gentlemen, if it resonates with you guys, please make sure to like and share. Okay, and be sure to submit me over your comments because I certainly enjoy reading them. Okay, so let's go on and get started here. We're going to start with first looking at the energies that are kind of coming through towards you from the bottom of the deck here. We have financial constraints. So with that card, ladies and gentlemen, that certainly shows that there's certainly some restrictions surrounding money this month for you guys. Okay, so this suggests that many of you might feel a crunch pretty much in your wallet or out of pocketbook, you know, and you're going to be feeling the sense that you might even be robbing Peter to kind of pay Paul with that card here. So this card is kind of telling you to try to guard, your spending habits and be clear, ladies and gentlemen, on your true needs and your wants here. Okay, because sometimes we just purchase things that we really don't need. So try to be clear in those areas. Okay, and I'm feeling that things are certainly is going to improve for you here. So, don't let this bother you here because many of you are. It looks like you're going to be coming into money here. I'm kind of getting, some of you may have already, kind of come into money here. Okay, and then we have appreciation. And with that card, it's just letting you know that it's all about gratitude for you guys this month. Okay, understand that despite how things might be or might look right now, okay? You have so much to be thankful for, ladies and gentlemen, and there is more than is to be revealed. I'm kind of getting here that things are kind of hitting here that good things and positive vibration seems to be on the way for you guys here. Okay? So let's examine your past situation, okay? Or it could be things that might be in the process of happening. And then we're going to move on to more of your current issue and, just see what the future holds for you, okay? So we have the angel of balance there. So with that card there, that's all about, being centered and kind of honoring your life choices, ladies and gentlemen. So some of you might have kind of felt a bit scattered, I'm kind of getting. And this card kind of reminds you to kind of focus and really center yourself and prioritize the things that you really need to accomplish this month and really trust your intuition because, you know, it seems that many of you are striving to kind of establish a solid foundation, okay? And then you have adjacent possibilities, okay? So it certainly shows that there are several options or several options may have already presented themselves to you and perhaps you haven't considered them all here, okay? So this card kind of shows that you had many options and you needed to kind of look at the bigger picture, or this card is asking you to look at the bigger picture of things and really stop sweating the small stuff because it appears that many of you had, it looks like too many romantic possibilities, and it kind of caused you to be a bit scattered here, okay? And then you have a man holding a heart there. So this certainly shows a man that's kind of dealing with either love or his emotions or some type of uh, family type issue here. Okay. So for you German out there, this certainly shows that many of you in the past, you kind of gained a bit more clarity of your emotions and what it is that you want, you know? And for you women, it's quite plausible that, a gentleman may have kind of came up into your life here. And I'm kind of feeling that it looks like that you kind of had to make a choice between an ex here as well as existing, partners here. Okay. Or some of you may have just recently met a new love interest or a friend, or someone in whom that you found a very helpful source that I'm getting. Okay? Let's move right along and see what's happening in your present situation here. We have action. So with action, of course, that's all about, as you see from the symbolism here, you see the effort and the willingness that these horses are kind of, moving forward, the drive that they're taking here. So certainly now, ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly not the time for you to really rest on your laurels. I feel that many of you may think that you're not on the right track, but this card is certainly indicating that you are, and things have been happening in your life because this is the way that is meant to happen. Okay? I'm feeling that even though you're on the right track, I feel that you're not really putting your best foot forward. I feel that a lot of you are still procrastinating and you need to move on and make a decision with what you need to do with your life. Okay? Next, here you have journey. So with journey, of course, that's all about, as you see her kind of, walking across the bridge, it's all about movement, relocation, as well as travel. So certainly for many of you, travel is certainly possible, okay? Or many of you might even decide to take some type of romantic type interlude, okay? Or it's just simply something that I'm saying that you're gonna kind of set up so that you can have fun here, okay? It could even, for some of you, I'm kind of seeing a strong indication that many of you may have applied for a job, and it tends to keep coming up in your reading here, air signs. So I'm showing somewhat, it looks like maybe even a job relocation, you know? But whatever it is, this card is kind of telling you to enjoy it here. But I wanted to just clarify it a bit and see what more information we can gain. Okay, we have the garden and the gate there. And so this card is certainly all about abundant prosperity. It shows money coming in. It shows, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to be safe. And it certainly tells you that your finances is in fact going to improve vastly. And I'm feeling that, all of it might even be coming, which will, when the money comes, it may even give you the opportunity to be able to relocate or be able to travel, just to, as I said, to kind of do something fun, okay? And then you have the door to romance. And this card shows that certainly a new beginning is to be expected for you guys in love here. It even shows a new a lover that may arrive on the scene for many of you, or you might even strengthen an existing type relationship. I'm also feeling this ex is going to be trying to come back into your life, and it's kind of up to you if you want to kind of go back to that situation. Okay? So let's move right along and see what the future holds for you. Okay? We have the first chakra, okay? Archangel Michael. So with that card, it certainly is all about security, ladies and gentlemen, as well as stability. And certainly with the first chakra, that certainly is located at the base of the spine here. So it shows that your fear of really kind of being safe and secure will be diminished because there would be no reason for you to worry about that anymore, because I'm feeling that, with this vast improvement is going to come along, and it's going to make you start to kind of look at your situation a lot differently, so trust and really have faith here, what this card is kind of telling me. And I do see this broken heart here that we have there. So it's all about grief here. I kind of feel that, with this card, many of you really, really need to release your past, because I'm feeling that it's quite difficult for you to get over here. It seems that you are still, or some of you will still harbor this energy here, and you're kind of carrying that into your future. Because many of you, it seems you've been hurt badly here, and this card urges you to kind of heal and, ladies and gentlemen, let go of toxic type situations, okay? But why? So I wanted to kind of clarify the situation here. And you have hostilities there. So this card is all about having your defenses up. So it shows a lot of aggressive energy, which might be you're constantly holding on to, you know? And it's quite possible that You're going to have a conflict with a lover, or you might be just holding on to something that may have happened to you in the past with an ex. I'm getting, you know? Or you could discover someone playing you falsely that you might meet new, because you, as your reading said, you will be meeting someone new. So you just have to really watch out for, these people here. All right? You just really need to release any toxic energies that are kind of coming towards you. And just by doing so, you need to stand up for yourself and realize that with narcissistic type people, there are so many different types here, and the key to kind of letting these people go is silence, if you want to move beyond that experience here. All right. Next, here, ladies and gentlemen, you have the seventh chakra, and that, Archangel Uriel guides that or governs that card. And this card is all about our spiritual connection. It's all about our intuition. And of course, with this angel, it's connected, or this Uriel archangel is the fire of God here, and it connects with the crown chakra, which is centered at the top of our heads here, okay? So, Spirit is certainly with you guys. I feel, as I have indicated in other readings, that you have a strong spiritual presence, that surrounds you, a presence that's helping you. Perhaps many of you may have lost someone, but they're there helping you. They want you to know that, and again, just to further emphasize the fact, they want you to really trust your intuition and know that things are going to work out in your favor here, okay? And next, you have contract, okay? So this card is all about, commitment and, partnerships of all sorts, as well as potential legal battles here, okay? It is all about commitment and dedication here. So it can even be, as I said, you guys could kind of, maybe get a new job or establish some type of business deal, or and some of you may even decide to kind of move forward with marriage, or you're going to strengthen an existing connection that you may have here. I'm also feeling that some of you who are, kind of going through a legal battle, this card is certainly assuring you that everything is going to kind of work out in your favor. Things are going to be very positive. So this card is just definitely letting you know that try not to have any fear surrounding that situation, okay? So in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, let's examine a few things that you might want to consider surrendering this month, okay? Certainly surrender to joy. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that a key to positive change in your life is certainly to kind of let joy in. And you got to try to savor every moment, You need to consider indulging in random acts of smiling, because certainly doing both, the hard and easy times when you're just feeling stressed and just constantly just laughing and smiling, you're going to kind of manifest more joy into your life, okay? Surrender as well, ladies and gentlemen, to outdated beliefs about yourself, okay? These things are certainly limiting. Try to let go of these limiting ideas that you constantly keep telling yourself. And these things, you have to understand, they originated from the past, okay? And once you do that, you will certainly understand that you can own your power and really soar in the way that you want, okay? And in any given relationship or situation that you're dealing in, you need to set limits. So surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to setting limits, okay? Because it's certainly healthy to kind of really set boundaries in relationships, And to do so, you might want to consider practicing expressing your needs, and remember that no is certainly a complete sentence as well, okay? And to further emphasize the fact that you need to stop procrastinating, surrender procrastination, okay? Now is certainly the time to really, really jump in and with full force, ladies and gentlemen, and really take action that will attract the success that you're seeking, okay? And certainly surrender the habit of people pleasing. That sabotages a lot of people these days. You got to really speak your needs and kind of be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to be a mater or trying to make everyone happy but yourself. Okay? Surrender as well to miracles, ladies and gentlemen. Try to be open to miracles that it seems that they are going to be occurring in your life this month. And feel and know that these things are, in fact, real. All right? Surrender, ladies and gentlemen, your fear of intimacy. Okay? You are really ready, ladies and gentlemen. I feel you are ready to kind of let love in. So, compassionately identify and kind of begin to release any patterns that really stop you or have prevented you from really opening your heart as you would like to. And a lot of this is understandable due to all of the past hurts that you may have kind of gone through. And last but not least, surrender to the magic of who you really are. Okay? Understand that we all have magic in us. All right? Even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are, in fact, a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that really come from just being you. All right? So this is what I have for you, air sign. Again, I certainly appreciate your time. Please like and share. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and send me over your comments, okay? If you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net, okay? Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.